Laws are the foundation of order in society, designed to protect citizens and maintain harmony. But every once in a while, you come across a law so strange, so seemingly nonsensical, that it makes you wonder, why does this even exist? Here are some laws that might seem strange or dumb at first glance, but have underlying reasons for their existence. Number 1, it's illegal to give your baby any name you want in Denmark. Denmark has strict naming laws to ensure that names align with cultural and societal norms. The country maintains a list of approved names for parents to choose from. Parents can choose from 20,000 approved boy names, 25,000 approved girl names, and 1,200 approved neutral names. If parents want a name that's not on the list, they must apply for special approval through their local parish first. The name is then reviewed to ensure it adheres to rules like, number 1, no unusual spellings or strange characters. Number 2, no offensive or inappropriate meanings. Number 3, the name must match the child's gender unless explicitly unisex. These regulations are part of Denmark's effort to protect children from ridicule or harm due to unusual names given by the parents. Around the world, some parents have given their kids names like Anywhere Exactly, Happy Christmas, James Bond, and No More War. Judging by these names, the Danes are definitely on to something here. Number 2, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland. Swiss law designates guinea pigs as social creatures. Social animals must be given adequate social contact with animals of the same species. Swiss animal protection laws consider it animal cruelty to keep one guinea pig. This is because they end up becoming lonely and depressed. The minimum number of guinea pigs that a person can keep is 2. However, there are good reasons why people must consider acquiring 3 or more at the same time and keeping them together. This is because if guinea pigs are many, they stimulate each other and encourage active behavior. In addition, if one of the guinea pigs dies, the remaining guinea pigs won't be left alone. Because guinea pigs are territorial animals, it is easier to put a group together all at once, rather than trying to introduce others later on. When there is companionship in the group, it ensures their well-being and happiness. Number 3, it's illegal to feed pigeons in Venice. The city implemented the ban in 2008 to address concerns about public health, damage to historic buildings, and the overwhelming pigeon population in popular areas like St. Mark's Square. Venice was welcoming 20 million tourists per year. More tourists meant more bird feed was sold, which then attracted more pigeons. Pigeon droppings are acidic and can erode Venice's historic monuments. The pigeons were also known to peck at the marble for calcium, which they needed for their eggs. The scratching damaged the marble, adding to the city's preservation challenges. Just a few months after the feed ban, the pigeon population in St. Mark's Square had drastically reduced. The pigeons moved off to find food on surrounding islands. If you're visiting Venice, it's best to admire the pigeons from a distance and avoid feeding them. Number 4, it is illegal to run out of fuel on the Autobahn motorway in Germany. The Autobahn is a federal motorway system in Germany. It is over 8,000 miles long, making it the 4th largest highway system in the world. Some sections of the Autobahn have no general speed limits for certain vehicles. It is unlawful to stop for any reason on the Autobahn, except for emergencies, traffic jams, or being involved in an accident. Drivers who run out of fuel and cause an obstruction can face fines and up to 6 months suspension should it come to a stop that was deemed unnecessary by the police. In some cases, if there is a direct danger to life and limb or property, e.g. cars and highway infrastructure, it may also be considered a crime, and the driver could receive a prison sentence up to 5 years. Running out of fuel is considered an avoidable occurrence, as by law there are petrol stations directly on the Autobahn, approximately every 31 to 34 miles. To avoid this, always plan ahead and ensure your tank is sufficiently filled before driving on the Autobahn. Number 5, no high heels in certain historical sites in Greece. The ban was introduced in 2009, and it applies to many well-known landmarks, including the Acropolis in Athens. This rule is in place to protect the ancient monuments and archaeological sites from damage. High heels can exert concentrated pressure on the ground and potentially harm the delicate stone surfaces. Visitors are advised to wear flat, soft-soled shoes to ensure both safety and preservation of these priceless cultural treasures. Number 6. Kite flying is banned in Pakistan. In 2025, the government of Punjab, a province in Pakistan, completely banned kite flying through the Punjab Prohibition of Kite Flying Amendment Act 2024. The law was introduced because of the dangers associated with the sport. Kite flyers use strings coated with metal or glass so that they can take part in kite fighting contests, where the objective is to cut their opponent's string in hotly contested flying contests. Kite strings coated with metal or crushed glass are stronger and more dangerous than regular kite strings. These strings have caused numerous injuries and fatalities, especially among motorcyclists and pedestrians. Metallic kite strings can disrupt power lines due to short-circuiting, outages, and accidents. Falling kites have also led to deaths and injuries, particularly among children who chase the falling kites on busy streets. People have also been killed or injured falling from buildings whilst flying kites. In some cases, kite flying festivals like Basant have led to lawlessness, with celebratory firing of guns into the air. According to the law, people caught flying kites face 3 to 5 years in prison or a fine equivalent to $23,000 or both. Kite makers face even harsher penalties, with 5 to 7 years in prison or a fine equivalent to $58,000 or both. Even minors are not spared. On the first offense, they are fined an equivalent to $600. On the second offense, a fine equivalent to $1,200. A third offense will result in imprisonment. Number 7. Chewing gum is prohibited in Singapore. The law was introduced in 1992. This law was designed to maintain cleanliness in public spaces, especially on public transportation, where gum caused significant damage. Back in the 1980s, chewing gum was causing major maintenance problems around the city, with casual chewers turned vandals disposing icky debris inside keyholes, on mailboxes, and over elevator buttons. It became worse when they mashed chewed pieces onto the door sensors of the new trains that the government had acquired. This prevented doors from closing and messing up train schedules across the city. City maintenance workers regularly complained of the amount of gum they needed to clean off of streets and park benches. It was reported that the government was spending $150,000 annually to clean up the mess created by chewing gum litter. Number 8. It is illegal to build sandcastles in Spain. In some parts of Spain, building sandcastles on the beach is prohibited. Alicante and Tenerife are known for restrictions on sandcastle building, with fines of up to €150 if caught. In some areas, professional sandcastle artists need permits to construct elaborate tomas. This is due to local regulations aimed at maintaining the cleanliness and safety of public beaches, preserving their natural appearance, and ensuring unobstructed access for all visitors. Most restrictions exist to prevent obstacles that may obstruct rescue or medical teams. Number 9. It is illegal to drive your car every day in the Philippines. In the Philippines, particularly in Metro Manila, the Unified Vehicular Volume Reduction Program, also known as UVVRP, commonly known as the Number Coding Scheme, regulates vehicle usage to alleviate traffic congestion. This system restricts vehicles from operating on certain days based on the last digit of their license plate numbers. Number coding schedule: Monday, plates ending in 1 and 2. Tuesday, plates ending in 3 and 4. Wednesday, plates ending in 5 and 6. Thursday, plates ending in 7 and 8. Friday, plates ending in 9 and 0. The UVVRP is enforced during the following hours: morning, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., evening, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The law is designed to help limit the overcrowding of vehicles on public roads of Metro Manila. It also helps to ease the increasing problem of traffic congestion caused by drastic increase in private car ownership in the country. The number coding scheme is suspended on weekends and public holidays. Violations of the number coding scheme can result in fines. Therefore, it's essential for motorists to be aware of their vehicle's coding schedule and plan their travel accordingly to avoid penalties. Number 10. Billboards are illegal in Hawaii. Billboards have been prohibited in Hawaii since 1927. The law was implemented to prevent visual pollution and maintain the island's scenic landscapes. This law helps preserve Hawaii's natural beauty and enhances its appeal as a tropical paradise. However, local businesses are allowed to use on-premises signage, meaning signs can only advertise goods or services available at that location. Without billboards, Hawaii's coastline, mountains, and lush landscapes remain unobstructed. Visitors experience a more pristine environment, which aligns with Hawaii's branding as a paradise destination.